We're top performer in the market, state, and region on several areas. You probably can't see that, and I can't see it well enough to tell you, but I know it's overall hospital care. We're #1 in the state again. And then there's cardiac care and GI and some other areas. So we have strong performance in that. This just shows year-to-year performance. The upper top left was last year where we had all blue. We won all blue dots. This year, you can see in the bottom corner, readmits has popped back up. So we're going to work on readmits again. So we use our system, as Donna says, well, we boil the ocean. How do we use the data to leverage what we need to work on? Well, this is the system that does the care checks rating. So you can kind of we get an early view of how we're doing. This was last year, and this was in cardiac care, and it showed that we had some issues with patient safety, and that could be 1 or 2 cases in there. It's not like we've got a real big problem. We drilled down into that. This is this year's. We're at 99.6 in cardiac. So you can see we went from the total quality score of 87.5, 97. So that's how we drive these, is we work on the things that's relevant to driving the outcomes. And are they really true issues with how we're providing care, or is it something that's just the way it's being flagged or tagged? This is the profiles that you get. Hopefully all of you are getting those. Some people ask why I didn't get anything on the primary, because it comes out as primary and consulting. So Donna's available. Kim Green sends these out. She's the data analyst. And we do get calls from physicians, but we're learning when we get these calls. Like I said, the physician will say, well, why did it show that I had respiratory failure problems? And we look, and really and truly it was the way it was documented and coded. And we learn from that, we improve it. That's how we drive that. We didn't really change any care, but that's the way everybody's rating you. And like I said, it's not just Medicare. It's all of the different payers. Blue Cross does it. United Healthcare does it. They're all doing it. And when people say, well, they deselected me from their panel, you want to make sure the data they're getting is accurate. We want the data to be accurate to reflect the care that we know we're providing, which I'm very proud of. And so when we talk about all this, I love this because it really does become the mumbo jumbo. How do we get the value-based care? There's a lot of different programs out there. There's people here to help you try to find how do you get there, but there's a lot of noise out there on how you do that. We have a lot of performance improvement teams. There's the ones as Donna said, y'all champion a lot of these. And antibiotic stewardship is probably one of the more recent ones we added, and now opioid stewardship is added to that too. And then our focus areas, it didn't change really, because we're still doing the same things, driving our outcomes, preventing harm, improving our documentation, improving our patient experience. I know that on the nursing side we have a ways to go on our responsiveness scores. The nursing communication is strong, and where you can help us with that is not on the nursing side, but is medications. Our patients still struggle with their medications. Why are they taking the meds? What's changed? So anything physicians do to help with that is counted in this, because the patients are basically asked, did you understand your medicines, and did anybody explain them? And then reduce overuse of services for that Medicare spending per beneficiary. But at the end of the day, I'm proud to be on your team. Y'all are a great group to work with. Teamwork, we can get the goods. We do. Our ratings reflect that. So my hat's off to all of y'all. And some of the things that are brought forward for us to work on, we would have never thought about it unless people like you brought it forward. So thank you for all that you do. And we look forward to another year of fixing the things that we can fix and learning more about where our opportunities are. So any questions? Thank you very much.
How are you? You look wonderful.
You're right. It's his only daughter.
Make that decision.
They needed to have somebody who's, rather this down. Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, yeah.
Just that skill.
Of course.
She drinks and stuff.
Really no.
Gotta keep us
Keep
awake.
me on track.
One of my father's blood.
He's here already.
I think we're in good shape.
Well, Gelman's hysterical because we discussing the Gelman, and I guess this Steve Ross has found out he goes to everybody's going to why did we go? Don't go to
That's all
So
because
they're staying on it. Well,
I'm good when you young people that are working at that
When we started this, there was still
Well, nobody wants to be in pain, so that's the first, right? That's the first one. They want to make sure they're going to trust them.
We're going to keep
There are a lot of people that get nervous.
There's a nice sign out there.
That's good. If you're a neighbor.
Yeah.
That's very good, Paula. I'm so happy for you. Stay here.
My card, and if you need anything.
I'm sure we will find the Thank you so much.
Same
I
cell phone before,
appreciate
but
that.
if you need anything.
I sure will. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good to see you.
What we do today is
Yeah. Good luck. All right.
How you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
Good, fine.
You need help. Are you on email? Are you on the email trail? No.
You do it yourself.
Well, my husband was at me that,
Oh.
he had some kind of colitis last night, so I was here and I thought this was a good opportunity to see some good old friends. So.
Get some C&E, get some food, and
Yes,
is he
yes.
doing all right?
Yes, I think he probably will go home today. She did a CT and everything.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you. Great job.
What are those
Presentation.
I don't know, they said they're not using intro. I sent you the article. Did you read it?
Yeah.
Hi, Ruby.
Very nice to
Nice to
meet
meet
you.
you.
I am a neonatologist. was in charge of that, and I see you Danny since my Lakeside days. We go back together, my God.
Long
A
time.
wonderful time, and always excellent person. As a person, she's wonderful. I have loved her always. And it's so good to see so many familiar faces. Hollow.
Yeah.
Actually, working on letter of recommendation to become CEO at Kenya Region.
Oh, wow. Oh, I forgot you guys had.
It was at Kenya Regional, that's where they started. And I was director of it, and I see so Tenet was there and they needed some letter of recommendation. So he came to me and I said, "Be more than happy, I heard
You know,
about
it's
it."
funny how
We're all intertwined, yeah.
So, and I was there at most for 15, 17 years until I turned to Roma. And then I said, it's time to go.
Did she retire yet? Mama.
No, she just still was. Can you believe it? I'm in touch. She sent me.
Wait, so this is my email, was it last year? You know Sandra Mitchell.
Yes.
And she was here with pulmonary embolism, so Beth Coretta texted me, Sandra's in your ICU. Okay.
Oh my God.
Let me go visit. And then her cousins are up there, and then Sharon, and I see Sharon, it's like, look, it's like all home week up there in the ICU.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, I need to kind of get on the email system here. And this is not working.
You do, because then you'll know how all that.
Yeah.
But you know, Lakeside has their, they take turns at whoever's house, Mary Goins, Judy Dunn, they all have, they have this whole, everybody's retired, and they have this whole big old luncheon. Diane Mitchell comes in from Atlanta every now and again to come to it.
Really?
Diane's so right. She was the CNO over there.
Yeah.
She's always driving this yellow Corvette. And
Yeah,
now she drives a red one. She drives it down, she drives herself down from Atlanta to come for the lunch, and she's one of those bigger than life personalities, right?
She really is. You're right. Anyway, I really enjoyed both of your presentation.
It was
Nice and
hope
lovely to see you.
I hope your honey feels better soon.
I hope so too. It was very nice
Very
meeting
nice
you.
meeting you.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Thanks, shortly.
Hey Dave, how you doing?